This is Jeremy with Review.com, and this is the new Leica M. Cameras don't get much more iconic than the Leica M. Since the debut of the M3 in the 1950s, the series has seemingly been immune to drastic changes, even as photography transitioned from film to digital, and the technology of taking pictures completely evolved. The new Leica M replaces the M9, but more importantly, it's the first member of the M series that seems ready to adopt many of the features that are commonplace on today's digital cameras. It has a live view mode, it does focus peaking, and it can record video, but it folds these new features into the same classic body that has made the M series a standard of consistency for over 50 years. The Leica M is splash-proof, solid, and simple in its design. Only a few buttons grace the back of the camera, with a 3-inch LCD taking up a good portion of the space. The antiquated optical rangefinder is still a prominent component of this camera, as is the manual shutter speed dial, the limited ISO range, and the fact that aperture must be set on the lens itself and not the camera body. For fans of Leica, the new M's performance capabilities are sure to please. It's the best Leica camera we've ever reviewed, and it aced every test we threw at it. But for Leica detractors, the new M is easy to criticize. At nearly $7,000, it's another overpriced camera that doesn't perform as well as the Nikon D800 or the Canon 5D Mark III, both of which are available for less than half the cost of a Leica M. Being the first Leica M series camera to shoot video, it should be no surprise that the camera ran into a few issues. While the video is fairly sharp and produced gorgeous focus fall-off with the 75mm f/2.5 lens we tested it with, there was a lot of artifacting and trailing when we shot motion. We certainly find it a bit strange that Leica finally decided to modernize its M camera, just as other manufacturers are beginning to embrace retro designs on their own models. But there's no doubt that shooting with a Leica has never been easier. Since so much of a Leica's price tag is based on aesthetics, it's difficult to judge the value of a camera like the new M. But Leica knows what Leica users want, and that's exactly what the M delivers. It quietly expands into modern territory, while staying true to the design philosophy that makes the M such a classic product. But is it worth spending $7,000 on a camera body alone? If you're asking yourself that question, you probably already know the answer. And there's really nothing we can say about the Leica M that should change your mind.